I'm Rebecca Epperson, president of Chartwell Agency. Thanks for joining my vlog today as we talk about becoming educated on marketing efforts to fuel your school's growth. To state the obvious, this year was tumultuous for schools, their educators, their leadership, their boards of directors, and of course for students and families across this nation and across this globe. In nearly the 20 years that Chartwell Agency has overseen, strategized, and implemented educational marketing efforts for schools, whether they be county-wide public school districts, private primary high schools, or colleges or universities, this was definitely one for the textbooks. Now with the light at the end of the COVID-19 tunnel, schools are realizing that they had to trade in their attention of their marketing efforts to make sure they were focusing on the essential needs of families, students, and educators to get through this school year. As school years draw to a close and educational institutions begin to focus on enrollment in the year ahead, leaders are regrouping to develop and/or enhance their marketing efforts and create a proactive communication initiative plan to share their unique differentiators. From small private colleges to large universities, and from county-wide public schools to private independent college prep high schools, there are similarities that all can leverage to make sure they're making the most effective and efficient use of both dollars, time, and resources. Let me share 4 of them with you today. First, formalize your admissions process. It's easy to be less than strict on your enrollment process in the midst of a turmoil, but those schools which are making an impact are those that are focusing on efforts to make sure that their admissions funnel and their communications to both current and retaining families, as well as those new and potential families coming into their district or coming to their university or college, have ongoing communications, knowing that they are wanted and desired at their school. Find ways to make sure that it is a process that it is easy to follow for others in your organization to jump in when needed, because we know that right now all hands are on deck for so many things at our schools. Second, know and train your ambassadors on your school's unique differentiators. Who are your school's ambassadors, you might ask? Many people turn to the heads of school, the superintendents, the principals, and even the marketing department. But look broader than that. Those people that love your school are your biggest referral systems. Make them your ambassadors. Talk to your parent association. Get happy families together. Make sure they're sharing the word. Make sure they're sharing it on social media. Maybe they become mentors to new families. Maybe they become the ones that give tours at your school. Invite people into the process versus excluding them and making them outside of the process. You will find 1, you've increased your enrollment team tenfold, and 2, they will be more gregarious and excited about talking about your school's greatness than you ever could match. 3, review and update your marketing materials. I know I just said ambassadors were really important, and they are, but if you don't have something to back it up with, like a website or collateral that really talks about not only your curriculum, but as importantly, even more importantly, the culture of your school. 4th, mix up your communications efforts. Individuals, no matter what their geographic or demographic circumstances, receive their information in a variety of ways. So make sure you're communicating to them in a lot of different ways so they can get your message loud and clear. At Chartwell, we believe in the owned, earned, and paid approach, which means mixing up the activities from traditional and digital advertising to public relations and outreach to social media efforts, collateral, and website engagement. These activities combined with word-of-mouth efforts, referred back to that earlier information I shared about ambassadors, allows your message to get out there more efficiently and effectively. 2020 and even early 2021 has been a year like no other, but schools can thrive post-COVID by focusing on what makes them unique and making sure their communication efforts are proactive. Our department, focusing on educational marketing, is experienced at meeting objectives for schools and school support organization, and we can provide that objective insight and immediately implement initiatives to impact the enrollment for this fall. In the meantime, finish 2021 strong, and let us know if we can assist in any of your marketing efforts or strategies. Thanks for joining me today.